Welcome to another Exploring the Forgotten. We're back at Penarth Mine for probably, we always say it's not going to be the finale, but the finale visit. So if you watched episode 5, you'll see that we went down to the lower level where we left it off. There is more of that lower level we filmed, which won't be until part 6, maybe in part 7. But on our way out when we did our first visit, we completely missed one lower section. It might only be a small section, but we'll come back to film that today. So yeah, come with us, join there. We've also got a new torch to try out this big beast. So we're going to go back into some of the larger cavens and light them up with, because last time I think, I watched some of the footage back and I was just going out, the torches were all dead. We were down there for a few hours and it was just, all the torches just died, didn't they?
Died in one go.
We lost memory cards, so we couldn't do any more filming, and we got outside and it was sideways rain. It was like, yeah, it's time to go home. So yeah, we got very wet. So we're back here again today to do a bit more filming, and right, we'll bring you all along. We'll just turn you around and we'll show you a bit of the entrance. Oh. There we go. Right. So we're in the pit again, as you can see. We've just, I mean, just to give you an idea, people, there's a block of slate there as we were just kitting up here, which fell from up there. Yet another reminder.
The camera's not following you.
Yeah, let me just, I keep forgetting. We haven't filmed for about a month, have we? So it's like, yeah. So we had a bit of slate fell from up there. So it's just a reminder, people, that, yeah, last time we came here, we didn't bring our hard hats. We were being a bit foolhardy, weren't we, really? And
Schoolboy error.
Schoolboy error, we didn't bring them. We should have done, we know that. We always wear them now. It's just...
Looking at this and spending a bit of time at the entrance, you can see there's quite a lot of widowmakers waiting to part company with the face.
Yeah.
We witnessed one there, because obviously it wasn't interested in there, because we were looking at here, going in here.
Yeah.
But we've got a few here, ready to part company. There's a block there, ready to go, right above where we've got to go down. Some sections here. Yeah. And this side's all cracking and a lot of stress on it, which is coming away, so this will be coming down soon. But it was interesting to see that block that just come off there then. You can clearly see where it came from.
Yeah.
I mean, a hard hat might save you that sort of size, but given the
yeah,
way
you can just see it only fell off. Yeah, I can see it now. There's a fresh mark there, isn't there?
Yeah.
We were just setting up here and we just heard this crack bang.
You can't hear it until it hits the ground.
No.
You really can't.
So again, people, it's another example of, you know, we're standing underneath there. You can see how kind of fractured it all is up there.
That's got to be anything from 80 to 100 foot that face to where you go in. So take no prisoners. And your wits about you.
But yeah, on we didn't actually film the way in on video 3, I believe, which when we were walking around this open cast pit. But we're not going to sort of hide the fact of how easy it is to get in this place, because it is easy, and there's no point of saying don't come to this mine because it's dangerous. Actually, I both consider this to be a relatively safe mine. Actually,
out of the ones we've done in my 25 years, this is a safe one as far as we regulated safe.
It's just a sketchy entrance. I mean, look at that there. That's not looking great.
I mean, no mine is completely safe.
No.
There's always the risks of falling rock, because nobody maintains them anymore.
No.
You've just got to bear the fact that it's up to your own discretion to take these places in the stride. You know, if you think it's not safe, don't go in.
Yeah.
If you want to chance it like we do, it's part of what we do.
Yeah.
You know, carry on. But the warning's there. About to do, it'll go in.
Yeah.
Go have a look.
Right, one sec. We're just going to join you in a sec.
Under the loose rocks.
Right, folks, just off the radio mics for a minute. We had a bit of audio interference from the bit we've just done. I'll try and salvage it so I don't have to record it again, but he seems to have some noise on one of the new microphones.
Completely go back on what I said about safe. Definitely not safe here. Spend a bit of time waiting for my brother here, and yeah, this is not looking good here.
Crikey.
A massive widowmaker there. There's one right here, right above the entrance.
Oh, crikey, yeah, that's loose, isn't it?
And up here, all this is coming away from the side of the chamber. There's a gap behind it because the water's coming out down here. So, and there's a piece here that's in the compression, it's holding the whole lot up. So yeah, that's ready to go. If I had a descaling bar, just knock it off. But it might set the whole this off as well. There's not enough to block the entrance, but there's enough to make our life hard coming out. But see, once you get one, oh my god.
This is the new torch on the lower settings, I think.
James.
2, 3, 4.
That's even bloody
2,
worse up
3,
there.
4.
Why is it interesting? Always the bad parts of mine. Are you still here?
Oh, crikey, yeah, look at that there.
Yeah, that's where it give you some shit. See the crack's going. Once that crack gets into the corner, it'll go.
Yeah. Yeah, we're standing right underneath it talking about it. But we have a habit of doing that, people. We live life on the edge, don't we?
Buy a car tomorrow, I mean, look at this. It's ready to get you. You've got to treat it with the utmost respect.
You can
No
see.
time for idiots.
See, you know,
That's the worst I've ever
you
seen.
come to these places, people, if you do watch these videos, you know, please. We shouldn't be talking about it because you can clearly tell from the first video we come, we didn't wear hard hats. We were probably caught a bit short with it all. We weren't really as prepared as we could have been. And we openly admit that, you know, I'm not going to pretend. You know, we've been down a few of these places now, so we try our best to be as prepared as we can. There we are. That's the way it goes. Oh, this slidey. Right, I'm, as per the last time, folks, I'm just going to change the camera settings on the camera. Bear with me.
Torch test.
Okay, folks, so we've just come into the mine. You've seen us on, is it? Hopefully you can always hear us all right. I've had we had a bit of a microphone there a minute ago, what the hell's going on. But we've just come through the entrance again. Actually, it might be a good one to do. So I took delivery of this Ace Beam X75 torch. I did a quick sit down at a table review, look at it, unboxing, and this would be a good opportunity to give it a bit of a what's it like at night in a mine, where everyone compares these to like using them in sort of normal light, don't they, or lighting up outdoors. So we're going to put it in a mine.
Well, it's pitch black.
This pitch black entrance to Penarth mine. Let's put this to test. This is on
level 1.
That's level 1, which is pretty impressive. So let's just turn that off.
Note the underground tree.
And let's just compare it to our old faithful, where it's got the Olight Marauder 2, which is a 14,000 lumen torch, which is a beast on its own. So that's that on full whack. So that's, they claim 14,000 lumens. It's a bright torch. It's such a good torch, as you can see, nice and bright. Let's drop that down. Really good torch. And let's compare it quickly to the Ace Beam X75. So that's 2, 3, 4. There's 4 settings, so I'm still getting used to it. So that's on its high setting before turbo mode.
Turbo's awesome.
But turbo, you'll hear it, the little fan kicks in. So yeah, I mean, the camera settings probably don't do it justice, folks, but it's bright. But you can see the dust in the air in here.
This is something we've dreamed of doing.
It is, yeah.
Lighting this mine up. It's the darkest mine we've ever been in.
Yeah.
It's just black.
Yeah, it's a dark old mine. Right.
You can see her in a full beauty now. I look like an amateur with this.
Yeah, you got the old Marauder X7A, X7R, sorry, yeah. Again, old faithful, you know, I bought them secondhand very cheap, so, you know, they're still good. I mean, anyone else does this underground stuff, you'll know how valuable a high power torch is.
Do we want to walk over there and go to our left on the end of the tip and see the size of the cabin?
Oh yes, that'd be a good one to do a bit of lighting up on, wouldn't it?
I quite like the underground tree.
Yeah.
Come back at Christmas and put some fairy lights on that, eh?
Yeah, look at this, people. Someone, that wasn't it. So we last came here, I'm going to say, sorry, I did light it up, I think, miles away. We last say we came here about, what, 4 or 5 months ago when we did our original filming here? Probably 5 months ago, yeah.
Without realising the dates.
So depending where I put this bit of footage, folks, you would have already seen part 4 and part 5 of this quarry underground. And we didn't have this super high power torch, we didn't have, well, they had my Marauder, but it was running on fumes. So it wasn't, so we thought it'd be really cool to bring the new torch and film the lower section we came for, because we didn't film that last time, so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Worthy of note, I did more research, looked for me notes.
Oh, load of tracks are still there. You didn't see that last time.
When this mine was shut for 5 years, this is where the old main line used to go to the mill.
Oh, okay.
They rerouted it for the back of the mine to get up here where we're going. So this was obviously when they reopened the mine again. This is the rail they couldn't recover.
because it's had a collapse on it.
This collapse happened during the closed period, yeah, in 1900.
Okay, look how corroded that is there, folks. That's,
Turning back to nature.
Yeah, turning back to ground. Okay, see the weight of that's fallen on there.
Yeah, about 20
Wow.
tonne.
Good grief.
The force hitting that from this, look at the size of these slabs, they're massive. It's obviously broke its back on the land.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah, it's obviously the main. They've obviously tipped beside the wall. This would have been a drop. See the anchor bolts here. It's obviously supporting the main tramway. This has been tipped on afterwards. You can get a good view down the chamber here. Oh look, the special people have been here again.
There's no need, is there?
Special people.
And you see, I mean, you've probably seen for the videos, folks, it's a big mine. It's not one to, you can't underestimate this mine. It is large. It's bigger than most, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's, you wouldn't have thought so from the outside. But they were busy back in the day.
30 years to build the whole lot.
It's
to dig it out.
shot there, look.
Right, James, here's your first test.
Well, so far, I was just quite impressed with this torch. It's getting a bit warm, but thankfully because of the handle, I can...
I haven't used mine at all. Is that good?
Go on, pop it on, because you might need it in this room.
I doubt it.
There's that rope down there. So, right, let's give this a blast, eh? This is a big old space.
There's the rope, yeah.
Right, cue the noise. Wow. Jeez. Trying to light it in such a way that I like to...
Got dust here.
Yeah, you can see all the dust in the air. Such a shame because it'd be really clear, I think.
If you walk forward of it, we've brought it.
Yeah.
So this is where we want to go down. I mean, this is a bit we didn't do last time.
Yeah.
So that's where most of the people wrote down from the level above into here. Go down, come on. You can see where you're going now, guys, when you come here.
Let's let it cool down for a minute.
We got some slush.
Right.
Interesting, there's a load of blue paint here.
Oh, the mortar's just falling loose.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's a bit dodgy there.
Lovely. I think you can see me here, folks. I've got like camera in one hand, giant torch in the other.
2 feet to balance.
2 feet to balance. Thank God I've got some good walking shoes on with good grip. We decided not to do the welly thing today. Took a gamble. The torch is still whizzing away. I've turned it off.
That's an interesting amount of rock above your head here, isn't it? But it looks pretty safe.
Oh, give me a minute. Let me just negotiate this bit here and get off here first. Sorry about the heavy breathing, folks. I've got my headphones in, I can hear everything. I might turn my mic off next time we go down there.
What's going on with all the blue paint?
I was thinking that, yeah.
Goes all the way up there. I think WO means WA Anchors Organisations.
Right. It's still going on the fan on this.
Railway through here.
You what?
Put a standing gauge railway in here. Look how big it is.
Oh.
Lots of foot. Ooh, dog.
What?
Dog print.
Someone's been. Oh, well, you can't say that. I mean, you'll see on the Mine of Ern series, folks, that we bring the mine dog down there. He had his own light and everything. I
haven't brought him here yet, but they're quite big paw prints. Yes. And here we see lesser spotted Labrador.
Yeah. Sorry, bearing with people. We're sorting myself out. Wow. Interesting. It's quite cool down here. We're walking up the mountain today, folks. It was warm, really, really warm.
It's double backs on itself here.
Ah.
It's interesting. That's heading through to.
Was that the section?
Where this has come off here. It's an old fall from above. So don't spend much time down here because when I do visits for people, I tend not to come down here. There's all the good stuff's up there.
Yeah.
This was abandoned about 10 years before the mine shut. This low level. So, I'll tell you what, it's interesting now. There's another way up there, look.
Bring you fellas in here. Fellas and fellettes. So that's That's one area up there we were at. We were last down here looking down to this area. So we just come from around there. We'll go back down there in a minute. I think Adam's just trying to figure out, get his bearings into where we didn't go. Cause it has
highly crusted chain.
Oh, look at that, yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit interesting, isn't it?
Wow. Crikey.
A lot of it down there too, look on the floor.
Yeah.
Interesting, these pegs put in to hold the,
look at that.
The slate from Penarth Company.
Wow. Almost turned back into the ground. Yeah, that's another way down from the top.
You've got some original miners graffiti here, James. You've actually got a portrait. Is that Adolf Hitler there, isn't it? Some dudes in here, got JE.
Got a little bolt there.
There's TC. You'll see that better on camera, guys, that clay writing on the
Yeah,
wall.
that's it, yeah.
It's interesting, it's had something on that, hasn't it? Where it's put in the wall for. A lot of timber work here, isn't there? Bits of wood. It's quite rare to find timber in this mine. EO. And then some modern stuff. More modern stuff, but yeah, it's an old bit of graffiti on there.
Right. Almost Wellington territory here, isn't it?
We're looking on the winter, it would be.
Oh, crikey, yeah.
Oh, I've got some
Squelch. Water's making me want to have a drink.
riddle writing on the wall there.
Idiots. Oh, another way down
It's
there.
up from the top, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh.
Worth noting, if you want to put your names on the wall, using something that's not going to fade like paint. Someone's got a bit of a IP. Lost in mine, that's a joke or what? Interesting though. I do like a bit of humour.
Yeah, interesting one.
Track spike on here, look. Obviously, doing some work here, just set them on there. It's been left.
Oh.
I intended to do a job with it.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't think it was so big down here, would
A
you?
rock or a bit of tallow clay there.
What's below you is more interesting. See the wooden peg here?
Oh yeah.
There's the intention of putting power in here for lights. Or hang a lamp off it.
Yeah. Oh, if we carried on around this track bit the other day, we could have got to it, couldn't we?
Broken link out of the chain on there, look. It's been overloaded and opened up.
Well, that bit of slate there.
Not very tall, is it?
All the parts.
Oh, look. Now, this is very interesting. Anyone ever heard of plug and feathers?
Oh, no, I haven't, but...
This is how you split a block.
Oh, okay.
They're the feathers. There's a plug. So I hammer that in to, I've obviously done a collar here. And this will split a block. Why it's in the wall, not sure.
Yeah.
Obviously someone must have upset somebody and took the tool in the wall. But that's how you split a block that's come off the wall on the ground. You drill a hole in the middle and they go straight down the cleavage when you knock those in. That's the old way of breaking a big block up. Very, very effective actually. Little leather glove here, look.
Busy people here, weren't they, back in the day? You're saying it every time, don't we? An original one,
It's
a bit of wire.
Copper wire. Leather glove, hand glove.
Wow.
Maybe part of a deck tin in the corner, bit of tin. Interesting, there's another one here, look. And there's one of the fingers off it.
Survived all that time.
Looks like a stick. All in the corners you find interesting bits. Oh, there's very, very old tic-tac tin. Look at that.
Oh, I reckon there's
You've had a bit of a disaster.
Torch just smashed into everything. Oh, man.
That won't be good on the microphone, will it? Sound like an explosion to you guys watching. Oh dear.
Loaded down with torches and stuff and
look,
cables everywhere.
First time I've seen someone actually care for their rubbish. They've buried a can under there, look.
Oh. What the hell?
Clay on the wall. Tallow candle.
Yeah, the remains of a, and you can see there is metal there, look.
Yeah.
So there might be something there.
Well, there's a couple of pins here.
You've got just rotted away pins.
These are what we put in the wall to suspend a chain from one side to the other. Obviously, up there, if you look, you've got a couple of links.
Yeah.
Obviously, for going across the chamber, you'll see normally on the other side there's another link over there.
To lift blocks up.
And then there'll be another one where they've quarried it out. That's how they suspend a pulley to lift the blocks up on the wagons. See, there's been a candle there. See the black smoke?
Oh, yeah.
Have a look at that. That's a rare one for this mine.
And you can just see the soot there, look, where they had when they were lighting it up.
Now, there is some lunatics going around these mines this time with a carbide lamp doing some fake graffiti. So
maybe
when you see a lot of oxidation coming through it, this is definitely original. But there's a detonation tin down there. Looks like an old powder horn that's collapsed. Remains of a newspaper.
Oh, crikey, yeah.
I'll get my light out. So, yeah, looks like a tin there. Not sure what that is.
A lamp. A powder horn, maybe.
Not sure what that is, look.
It's like just falling apart.
An old tin, look.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Tobacco tin. Oh, match tin. See the strike. Oh, it's an old punch repair tin,
wow, for a bike. What the
yeah,
heck?
yeah.
The heck is that doing down here?
That's where you rub the rubber.
To rough up the rubber, yeah. Oh, that's probably still got something in it.
Probably, I'm not going to open it. Oh, bit of cloth down there. I'll put it back where I found it. Yeah, but this is what I mean, guys. You just got to look for stuff.
The question is, why is it down here?
Obviously, had some guys
cycling around here on the bike, yeah.
Well, with the first time I've seen someone in the mine on a push bike with a headlight. There's another one here. Some sort of, if you come around here, you'll see it. There's obviously something here, look.
So a link, chain link, you just see it there, folks, just by where the shadow of the camera is.
That's another tin. There's the lid on one. There's the top of the powder horn.
Crikey, yeah.
That would have been a cylindrical device.
We don't see many of them, do we? Because they're so thin, the steel, well, tin.
And we got here, we've got a
lid for something there, look.
Fuse there, and then these two blasting cap tin lids here with a bit of fuse underneath it, look.
Wow, look at that.
See the heather they've put in there to keep the damp out.
Wow.
Bit of paper. But you've got, fuse wire there. I can't see any blasting caps, but there probably would have been some. And
a bit of wooden.
You've got another one here, look. I will put all this back. That is the lid off the tins. They'll prise it open to get into it.
Yeah.
That's what these are.
Wow.
Very rare to find. Bit of clay as well.
Like a little stash for stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, they've just chucked them here when they've been finished. I'll put that back on because it's nice when people find the stuff for themselves. Because out of the way, a lot of the nerdy wells miss it too.
Excuse me.
But if you look for it, it's there.
Yeah. Oh, crikey.
Not again.
Torch come off. I've just got nowhere to put it. Let's see if I can wedge it in my pocket once.
See this?
Oh, let's do mad in this.
What's that? Found that on the shelf. It's black matter.
1 sec. Yeah.
It's like jet. What the hell is that?
It's a bit of tar.
Not sure.
I bet it's a bit of tar, is it?
No, it's hard as heck. I know it's coal.
Oh, it's coal.
A smooth piece of coal. Looks like a drip, doesn't it? That was just up there.
How the heck did that get its way down here? Unless they had a fire down here, isn't it?
There's some candle wax. Yeah.
Tallow.
And more stuff here, look. Oh, tamping rods. There's a tamping rod. More tins, top lids again.
There's loads of them, isn't there? Definitely just stashing stuff down here, aren't they?
There is your candle. That's the remains of a candle.
Tallow.
I'm not sure what that is, but you've got where the candles have been sat. So must have had a bit of base in that here. You've got a lot more.
Newspaper.
Is it leather though? Looks like leather. It's leather.
Is it?
Yeah, that's leather. Degraded leather. So obviously it would have been a bag or a pouch or something.
Well,
whatever it was, it's long
gone.
Lost its shape.
Still going.
And the guy who sat it down there is probably long in the ground. Must have been a bit of a work area or setup area for explosive, because you see you've got the peg here for hanging a lamp on.
Yeah.
Got another hook up the wall.
Pin there, look, just there where the light is.
Yeah, if I hadn't caught my eye that corner of rust, we wouldn't have seen any of that. And say,
I'll get the,
it's more interesting when you actually come and see it yourself For those on the audience looking at
Here
it,
we go.
it's never
You
the
can better
same.
pinpoint things with this torch here.
That's a D-link with the bolt through, isn't it?
Yeah, let's just light that up again for you people there. Look, see.
The other's actually a link forged into the eye.
Yeah.
That's actually a D-link. It's bolted through the eye, they've hammered in the rock. I'll have a look over here then. What else we got?
Long switch. You can see the ceiling again, the corrugations.
So we started with the glove over here. Then we went over this side. Clearly a lot of people miss this.
A lot of people
There may
walk
be a
over
few
here.
things. It's still got clay on the walls there, look, James. A little ledge. What's on that ledge?
Got
More stuff there.
a piece of steel sticking out the wall and a little tin.
There's another part.
puncture repair kit tin.
That might be part of the other one. Some bits of fuse here, look. See the fuse wire. Any clay daubs the wall? Oh, is that what I think it is?
Get the camera shadow.
Yeah, it is, yeah, that is.
Well, what's that?
It looks
Not
like a
blade.
broken slate splitter's chisel. So the blade here, the top's gone. That's actually the one you'd use to split the slate. You'd hammer it to get your sheets of slate.
Yeah.
Why it's here, I don't know. Perhaps they were using it for another purpose. I put that there. There's a tube here. Not sure the purpose of that. Lot of stuff here to see. To keep banging, does it?
Oh. Story of a life. It's like
No, is this
gear
like?
everywhere. Oh, a bit of metal there. Look.
Yeah, they've been using it as a toilet here.
Oh, nice.
See the paper down there?
Oh, yeah.
Cloth there, and then you got this lime, and mud or clay, which is used to pack
Actually,
explosives
you
in the
know
rock.
what? Saying that,
Yeah,
in this
James.
mine,
Probably remains of a shovel. Sat there.
in mine of Erne, we it was quite easy to find the toilets there, wasn't it? Which is a video yet to be released, people. So
That's
it is
next.
on its way.
There, I'm not sure what the steel sheets are for. I could have used bits to play that just to get the wagon a bit closer to off the end of the track for stuff for the wheels to sit on.
Yeah.
He's been testing his drill here, hasn't he? You can always tell a hand steel because the hand steel like this, they've got three corners like a triangle, and the round holes are power drill. So obviously interchangeable period,
Working out which is the best. Well, I mean, crikey.
or if it's sharp or not. look.
Considering that mostly this mine was all hand done, is mental to think about, isn't it? Really, to be
Did
honest.
the blacksmith do him out with some money by not sharpening the tools properly? You know, that's another one. So you've got another chain here, look. Set of links,
Like that.
lifting the
Yeah.
block. There's another one over there.
Right, yeah.
I may have said this before, but this is the mine they pioneered these in.
It's just you can't really see. Let's do it.
So they did have
There
carbide.
you go. There. The little square is. Just see there. We've got a chain link there, and one right there. Yeah.
Completely unsupported piece here, look.
Crikey, you know, you got to along that way.
There's loads of ways up to the other level. We've got a chain here, look.
What's that there? Is that another bit of
It's just a slate with
bit of slate?
There's a pile of clay there, look.
Right, there you go.
Pile of clay. Some trucks and boards and sleepers around here.
Oh yeah, there you go. Look at the railway sleeper. Yeah, for you guys across the pond, it's a railway tie. Makes me chuckle, that one does.
We've had some fun here, look.
Oh, look at that chain there. Oh, bang smash.
This is ready to come off the side, look. Interesting. See the pegs to hold the rock above? They've drove them in because the slate's not worth taking. But it's on a natural cleavage, so save it breaking off, they put the pegs in to support it, all that. Or to stop it moving. You got lifting eyes. Then here you got nice.
You can see at the top
I've got
there.
a nice gap I can see through this.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? You see where they've got that tab there, folks? That's what he's talked about, holding up that ledge there. It's quite funny, that is, actually. I don't think funny, but that's just,
I'm not
too
sure
sure how
if-
well that's picking it up. Let's just...
Yeah, if I'm correct with this.
there you go. Let's just bring it. You just see there, give you an idea. Run that torch along. You see there's a metal thing there, like spikes.
Peter?
Yeah. What's that?
Well, that looks a genuine carbide.
Oh, graffiti.
Yeah, GR. Be Geraint Roberts. And then you got Peter. Carbide lettering just there. Like, what's intriguing to me.
A ledge there. Hidden finds, a bit of timber there.
A lot of stuff like an old clay bucket up there for packing explosives, remains of it. Oh, there's a stack of 4 of those punch repair tins here. I think they were saving them at the shop from,
I don't know.
see how they've got holes in the end of them? Yeah, I'll turn my light off. So look at this guy.
Huh, look at that.
4 of them, they've probably been there since the mine's shut.
What the heck?
There's a tin here for keeping clay in, it's obviously collapsed for packing explosive holes. You get all sorts down here, because it's not really the tourist part of the mine down here. People, when we whip through it, going to other places, they miss it.
1 minute. Right, sorry about that, folks. I just had to have a quick drink. I was absolutely parched. Yeah, just have another.
Still got a bit of movement in this chain.
Just,
I don't think it's as long been down for the world.
look at that there, people.
Ah, I know where we are. That's the incline up there, James.
That?
This is the chain I used to have wrapped around the wagon. And someone's thrown it down here. James.
Sorry, just gonna see if I can get enough here to get a still from that.
If I could get to it. Oh, there's links. Put this through one of the links. It'd be great, wouldn't it?
There we go. Sorry, I just want to. Those little tins there. I'm just trying to get a decent shot. Free. Big torch on a setting. Still learning with a new torch. Right, sorry, what were you looking at? Oh, the chain.
That used to be up there.
Huh?
I recognise it. Yeah, that was the one I used to chain up the wagon. Just to put people off that were just here to mess about. But those that were interested, it was just tied on with the padlock and looked like it was locked.
Yeah, wow. Gosh. Yeah, we were looking down this, weren't we, going? I think it's when we realised we hadn't been down this section, or had we?
Well, I haven't done the other end yet.
No. It's been a couple of months, folks. Like I say, we've just, well, we've already said that, haven't we?
It's been 10 years since I was last down here.
Yeah. And hopefully as well, people, the mystery of the wagon with no wheels on has been revealed now.
Yeah, thieving swines. That was there for us to have fun on.
Yeah, someone nicked the wheels off it.
There's a leather seal here, James.
Oh, off an airline.
They had air guns, air drills.
That's our first bit of evidence there.
They had air drills down here. It's not a washer. It looks rusty, but it's leather.
It's leather. Okay.
I don't want to touch it again because it was starting to move. Another bit of plate. There's just a lot to see on the edges. I'm not sure what that is.
So you reckon this lower level was probably one of the last sort of levels to be taken out then? Oh, well, what's that?
Well, I think an off-cut of steel, but it's been bent back for some reason. It's almost like it's trying to make a big gate latch or something, or a lock for a door, you know. You don't know, do you? What they were using it for. It's just leaning there. Plate, candles, still as wet the day they put it there.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Still gives you an idea of how old the mine is, because I mean, they had electricity on the level above, didn't they?
Do you want to light this one up?
Not down here.
This is quite a big chamber for you. This is the end of the level. Wow. This is one of the last chambers to be worked.
Surprised they didn't have any electric lighting in here though, really.
I think they did, but they concentrate on the top level afterwards.
Yeah. Turbine light on.
Enjoy the jet. Bit of rail left, James. Very early.
There you go. Just one last boost before it cuts off again. I think it Doesn't like running on full whack for a long time.
Enough to get a photograph.
Enough to get a photograph, that's what we want, folks. Actually, we didn't take many stills of this mine, did we?
Look at the water before it's disturbed. Look at all the edge of it. That's all the peat off the mountain coming through the rock above.
Really?
Resting, that's why it's brown.
Bit of rail.
There'll be short bits just to get up to the rock face. I doubt when the winch would have been here somewhere. Ah, that's what happened to me towel. Yes. Shall I hang it up for people?
Towel?
I won't ask why this. That's had a good drop on it. So it broke the back of the bridge rail.
Yeah. Probably no steel left in it. That's a nice big old pool, isn't it?
Yeah, were they having sacrificial baths in here, were they? This is the sleepers part of the pool.
Yeah. Railway sleepers.
Doesn't go up too high. Better be interesting stuff up there.
Right at the top?
Yeah.
Oh, some bits of metal sticking out there from the chains.
They've took the chains off, isn't it? It's interesting. Yeah. See how short the drill holes are, though? Definitely taking a slab out of this one. You see here, this is naturally how they get the slate out.
The square, sorry, there we go. Just there, we've got that, where it would have been in chain coming off. Yeah. Oh, he's off, he's on his way up there, look.
Well, it'll give you a sense of scale, won't it, if I come up here? Damn you, damn you, damn you.
We've done the same thing again, haven't we? We haven't given you a camera to go up there with. If you saw the amount of kit I've got here, folks, there's not a chance I'm going up there with this lot. Not a chance. Every time we go out, I bring in more and more equipment with us to try and make the production value a little bit better for you each time.
So they've been drilling, taking the blocks off this way. They eventually work this to the wall.
Yeah.
And go again. It looks like they've given up in here and they've started again back down there. They've started going to the left of the chamber to take this out. This is the proper slate they're after, the vein.
Yeah, you can see the line of it, folks.
See how they always work it to, when this has all got quartz on it, got quartz in here to separate the blocks, so that would help them get it out. Wouldn't have to have as much explosive force to get it off. There's not much faults in this, actually. Let's say it was only good for about 10 to 20 years on your roof around here, this slate. I'm going to go down here, trying to form my backside.
You're going to go around the edge here?
Yep. Trying to form my arse on camera.
Not so bad around there, is it?
Some more rails here, bits and pieces knocking around. Oh look, interesting. There's a tamping stick.
Let's go and have a look.
See?
There we be, folks, let's go and have a look. Well, not for an artefact.
Oh, it's the entire thing. It's all broken up.
Bear with me. Not only is my torch falling down, my headphones are falling out my head. Yes. Gosh.
Yeah, tamping rod there.
Yeah. Wearing headphones today, people, so I can make sure the audio's as good as it can be.
Oh, this is interesting, James. Can I look at this?
Resume.
Right, okay. That's a tamping rod. I've just put it there. It was in bits here. Well, I'm just going to take this and show you something. I keep going on about pots of clay in the mine. If you look here, explosive's been set here. Charger's gone off here, but it's left all the clay.
Oh, in the top?
Yeah. So this is how they would have
Oh, wow, look at that.
packed it with slight dust and clay to stop the explosives shooting out the hole, to send it outwards to release the slate.
Which it has done.
But this is what they'd use to fit in the hole to stamp the charge down, so you wouldn't get any sparks. It's nowhere near the length it would have been. It would have been about typical 2.5 to 3 feet long.
Would it be a cricky,
Right.
falling backwards? Would it just be a specific type of wood, do you think? Is it, or just a
I think it's
generic
just
hardwood?
Whatever you make your broomstails out of, it's got no knots in it, really. Got a piece of rail below as well, look.
Just find some good stand. A bridge rail.
That's had everything dropped on it, look. Oh. Yeah, bridge rail never had fish plates to join it. Just used to pin it into block sleepers or slates.
Join them together.
But yeah, it's
quickest, easiest way of doing things, I suppose, back in the day, wasn't it?
Let's see the
roller. Makes you wonder why they didn't continue using it. It's just because you couldn't bend it.
You couldn't bend it, but it's a lot harder to bend that on a curve.
Traditional rail.
Yeah, so if you went up and down, it's fine. But if you're curving it, it was a work of art. Yeah. The best area I've seen them bend that is in the Corris, Aberlefenny area, where they've actually probably spent a lot of time putting a curve in it.
Yeah.
But most mines, they sort of lay it in sort of haphazard joints, like a 50p piece. Got some remains of a, looks like a bucket handle and a bit of rust. Probably something.
Just all completely disintegrated, isn't it?
So damp in here.
Fall here, maybe, all this stuff here.
Well, this is where they started working the chamber. No, they've took the whole side out here. You can all see. Look, that there is where the edge of the wall used to be. You can see it there. They're broken. They took all this out. So that piece.
Yeah, yeah. So it would have been a pillar.
Yeah, it would have come straight across to here, and they've started obviously opening the chamber up. So the last part they were working was this section here, because I've obviously give up on this. But they found some good quality slabs and slate in this to work. But it's not the best vein I've seen. It's got quite a lot of faults going through it. But you see there's a slab there. It's obviously come down ready to be taken out. They haven't taken it.
Yeah, off the side there. And that one there, that's just, that piece there looks fairly, yeah.
Nice, easy to get off. But that's a perfect piece to go outside to the mill, that is almost the same size we've seen in the mill outside being cut, ready for dressing.
I think the grain's thin sideways, people, is probably why they're not taking it, look, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why, look. The grain's like an angles on it, where it's got to be flat, hasn't it, so they can split it. Unless they say it's just slabs, which in case it doesn't matter, does it? Slabs are slabs, it's safe for lintels and...
Depends how much you're paying for it.
Yeah.
If you wanted high quality, you've got a better...
Cool tables.
No faults in it.
Cool tables, things like that.
Looking for the winch, the winch was here. Yeah, but...
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I just want to forget about this mine. Every cabin virtually had an old winch in it, didn't it?
It looks like it was set here.
Oh, that's probably a piece of it there, look. Or is it a bit of railway timber?
Timber, it's got a spike in it, look. See the steel spike?
Yeah.
So the rail would have been here. It's obviously been... Probably buggered it up and knocked it in out of the way.
They definitely took all this, didn't they, when they cleared the place out?
I'm looking at this corner because you've got a piece of glass here. I don't know why we've got a piece of glass in the mine.
Is it like a off there?
I really don't understand why that's in here. It's very thick, isn't it? It's like window glass from a building. Why that's in here? We're going to have a wander up here, see what we can find, because it looks interesting. Because this is the last part they were working. You'll find some recent... We found explosives outside, didn't we?
Explosives? Oh, you mean the tins?
Yeah, they're very close to this area. Look at that, how the chain stayed pulled, see it's corroded in place.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's a small, it's a stretch die. You see the hammer, where the hammer would be applied here to knock them in. That candle wax up there.
Quite good condition, that, considering its age, isn't it? How rotten all the other ones in this mine are.
Well, this is 30, so...
Which probably goes to reason, like Adam was saying, that like this is probably one of the last areas that they worked.
On this level, it's definitely the fuse wire.
I'd love to know why the puncture repair kits are a thing. There must have been a reason for it.
Piece of fuse wire. I see it was commonplace in here for them to just pop stuff down and cut a fuse wire to length to give you so much time, or if it was too short, what was left, they just left it on the side.
Yeah.
Just looking at what we got. Up here looks interesting. Yeah, you know I'm going to have a nose up here, don't you? Of course I am. That's where you find the interesting stuff.
Yeah.
There's a piece of...
Those folks.
Well, this is where they first put a pilot tunnel in before they take all the chamber out. Anything? You can see a lot of the peat coming through the roof here. See this? It's brown, seeping through the rock from above, off the moorland.
Yeah.
Coming into the mine. Nothing of interest here, which I'm surprised about. Because this is normally the first part of the extraction process.
I think someone is beating you to it.
No, I don't think they left me anything.
Yeah, they were more thorough in this one, getting rid of all the artefacts. It's quite interesting, folks, because you'll see on episode 5, you'll see we did find some interesting bits and pieces. Or am I thinking of the Votti?
No, it is this one.
It is this one, yeah.
Down the bottom of the mine.
Votti and Boyd Diffwis, those were really interesting mines, people.
Well, fantastic there.
Yeah.
They are museum mines in their own right.
Yeah.
Long they may stay accessible to people who are interested to see it.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think it's fantastic what we found in there.
Yeah, if you've not already seen those, folks, they're not very well explored mines, though. It's very interesting places to look. What's that?
Piece of quartz, almost flawless. It's like a unicorn's horn, doesn't it?
Bizarre.
Just, it's in the slate, so. I can't see anything.
Little alcove there, people. It's weird, isn't it? A little box section they've taken out, probably just
Well,
to
this
see what
is-
the slate was like. Oh, there's a little
This is what this was.
steel there as well.
They work across.
Yeah,
Obviously, they've hit some bad ground here and they've gone underneath that.
to see if how far it goes.
But that would have gone straight across the top
Yeah.
here. They're in a tunnel. If you can see, that looks like a tide mark at the top of the chamber.
Yeah.
That's where they blasted the tunnel all the way to the front of the chamber before they worked down and into it. They took the roof out to maximise the slate slab to get out of the mountain. So we'll go back down the other end now if you want. If we see anything else, we'll stop and show you guys.
It must be time for a cup of tea, I reckon.
Yeah,
I mean, wouldn't be an explorer without having a cup of tea. But we did have a very late breakfast, didn't we? So
There's a heck of a lot of candle wax here. All dripping down. It's here. James, it's
white
here.
marks, and then
It's almost like they've come back in here to look at the quality of this and gone, actually, you know what? Because that's a lot of candle wax dripped all over here.
and there, look at that.
Oh, this is quartz.
Is it quartz?
This is quartz.
Oh, okay.
But if you look at the spots of it here
Yeah.
and above, and right where you're standing here,
Oh, yeah.
they've actually been here. That's candle wax. That's been hot when it's hit it. It's here, here.
But it's not wax as we know it, is it?
No.
It's
That's quartz. There's some there. See how it's splodged?
should have not just bird poo.
Underground birds. There wasn't birds in here, oh, maybe.
It might have got in here, mightn't they?
It's up for debate, but I'm putting my money on.
Or bat guano.
That is, well, it's all down there, look.
But we did actually find a little bat here.
Look at this. That's a heck of a lot of wax that's been dripping down the wall there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean now. You just see it there, folks. It's, yeah, it's definitely something that's come from up there.
I am surprised they haven't took that out. So it looks very similar to what we see in the mill outside. It was in the saws.
You don't know, do you?
It had been sawn, but it was just left there.
Ready to go out. They just never took it, eh? Oh,
Oh, look at this. Is this our phantom guy with the lamb? Wins, the love heart. Let me take the light off it, you might see it better. Is that original or some joker been down here?
so we can get
It'll be the first love heart I've seen in a mine if it is.
And there you go. Difficult to get carbide lamps. Or just a cigarette
Now,
lighter.
yeah, 1990s Mars bar wrapper. I remember this with the, it's not mine, 1p off, now 19p.
Oh my god.
Do you remember when the Mars bar was probably about this big, that fat, and was like 19p?
Yeah, when we were in school.
Look how thick the print is on what's in it. Yes, milk chocolate, of course, with that caramel centre. Lovely.
Tasty.
Makes you work, rest and play.
I've got a Mars bar with me today. Exciting.
Have you?
Yeah.
We should compare. Where's the rest of the wrapper?
More of the wrapper to investigate.
Damn you, litterbug. You should let us the left of the wrapper. Yeah, I can't even get my words out. The entire wrapper to compare the two. Just looking in the corners again.
Yeah.
Not concentrating on my speech.
Excuse me, still on the back end of another cold that's been going around.
I guarantee I'm going to end up with it off you.
Apologies.
Fags. Look, a filter off a fag.
Yeah.
Look, dirty. There's an old iron pin, which is more interesting with the top on it. It wouldn't be a miner's cigarette because it didn't have filters on them. Another spike at the track. Nicely bent back on itself. I know what's happened there.
Someone's giving it a bit too much.
Now we've lost the temper with it. Yeah. See there on the floor?
What's
Is that the Mars bar wrap there, is it? No, it's a bit of... I don't know what that is. A bit of flaky.
Plastic. Bit of a low frequency reverberation in this tunnel.
Oh, Ted's been in here.
Ted that way, look.
Tav and Ted. Yeah, I've got a wooden block for...
Oh, they must have had some electric lighting down here then, maybe. Because there's definitely evidence of it upstairs, isn't there?
But did they take out of here?
We did go in there.
Yeah, we've done... This is the artefact area. I'm just nosing so I can see. I think that's it, James. All
back the opposite way.
Anything we've missed down this end of the chamber. Definitely fascinating what we found in here.
Yeah, I mean, if you just walk around, folks, I mean, we are...
there's a tin.
We're kind of taking this to the extreme, aren't we? You know, all these little bits and pieces we're finding. Oh, well, look at that. Oh, you've just destroyed it even more.
That's the painting inside coming off. But it's been obviously flattened by something, but they were 2 pennies, they're mine. I've actually got one at home.
Oh.
Probably the floor's come out of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's doing all right for almost 100 years old, isn't it, considering it's a tin?
Until I came along and violated it.
Well, judging by where it's placed, about 1 million other people have probably picked it up and gone, oh, wow, look at this.
I don't think it'd be for this world much longer if we keep doing that, though. Stupid.
But at least, you know...
Bad boy.
People down here with, you know, just generally explorers, just, you know, checking the mine out.
I'm more interested in why it was in that shape than anything.
Yeah, probably dropped a bit of stone or rock or slate on it, eh?
That's an interesting colour.
Drippers in this mine.
Colours there. See, that's brought the line through. Oh, I think I know what you call this stuff. This white stuff. I forget the name of it. There's some more bits of tin.
Really, more puncture repair kit tins. I love. You see these bits. We've got these little like fissures.
Interesting, aren't they?
Right,
We've got more wooden dowels in the side of the tunnel here, James. Look.
Yeah,
but don't seem to have had anything fastened in them.
See these little things here? When we look at the chains and all the other bits of metal, they all have these on it. It'd be interesting. If you know what this is, if you want to write in the comments, nobody ever writes anything in our comments, it'd be nice if people did. It's I'm not having a dig, but if anyone knows what they are.
I could
because we don't know. We should do a bit of research on it, really.
We should do.
It's obviously something...
Peg in there, and then there's actually one not put in, but sat there, and there's a piece of short bridge rail just in there. The stuff you see on the sides. This is turning back into a tree trunk.
Yeah.
So all the knots and the branches, arms come out of it.
My helmet. Knocked my head on the roof.
Ted's here again, look.
R.I.P. Fred.
Oh, here's an original. Is it an EV, is it? Or
EV, yeah.
Interesting.
All the sediment and dust on all that there. Say it again, folks, this is a dirty, dirty mine.
No, we didn't go up there, did we?
No.
Should have a nose at that tip?
We did...
got the bottom list to fulfil, haven't we?
We did look at it, didn't we? But,
oh, look. There's a chain sat up there, that little ledge looks it.
oh, yeah. Just on there. Little chain. Another eyelet for lifting stuff.
You know what I'm looking for, don't you?
What?
I'm just looking for more artefacts.
There's another one up there, the other eyelet. There's another couple.
Yeah, that one's lost the ring. The ring must have snapped off it. See the bend on it, the angle of it?
Oh, yeah.
They always put them in 90 degrees to the floor.
Just there, look. Yeah, I'd lift the blocks up onto the wagons.
Ah, what is that?
I reckon that's part of a hoist. One of them hoists, maybe, part of it.
A bolt hole's been notched out. It's like a bolt's been there,
A
split.
bit of oak, is it?
Oh, looks pitch pine to me. See the grain?
Oh, yeah. Would be an old railway sleeper, maybe.
Some hammer marks there. Next to it, the bar. Obviously, this has been tipped in. It's interesting what you see.
So I reckon that was tipped in at a later date then. You reckon it could
Yeah,
have been wrong, it could have been worked on the upper level. And the electrics are on the upper level, you know, so they might have been
There's a
worked
sleeper there. Is
Oh,
that
yeah.
the end of the tip? I think that's the end of the tip by the incline. If we go up there, that would be the incline. So what we'll do, if I put that sleeper on here, we go up there later on, we'll look down, see if we're right. Because that looks like it's come off the top tramway up there.
Someone's lobbed it down.
Yeah, so I've put that. That's bloody heavy, that is. Saturated wood. So I'll leave that there for us to see up there.
Wow.
It's collapsing. Yeah.
Yeah, they've definitely been dumping in here, haven't they?
Yeah, well, if they've got all the material that they need, this is all they do with it. Saves space, saves time, money and all that.
Yeah, because there's not much outside, is there?
Out.
Out, yes.
I recognise that writing. That's been there since '98, that.
Trying to be
Guilty.
helpful. Trying to be helpful, were we?
That was me, yeah. I don't think that might have been the last time I was down here, actually. That's more than 10 years ago.
How white that is. String that. Mineral, calcification or whatever it's called.
There are names for these things. Geological people are more up to speed with. I've always been interested in the mining side of it. You see a lot of dust has rested on here.
Yeah.
See that sort of powdery on top of the rock. It's obviously been a main airflow area. Yeah, so that's interesting. It's like that is clay.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Clay dumping ground.
Probably got it from the D. Candle. Colour wax. Out. Oh, everywhere's out here. There's only one. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that for a crack. Yeah, that's how it starts, guys. That's right. All this is ready to go. Right
look at that.
So it's a lovely little area here with this nice old chain and a bit of wood. Will be buried soon. Right, I think this is just almost where we came down.
Yeah, we came down there because
we didn't go this way, James.
No.
But we've still got to go down there. These always confuse me, these different tread patterns on people's shoes. They're very similar to, at a glance, hobnail boots,
hobnail boots,
they're not.
Yeah.
I've never found any hobnail boot prints in here at all, anywhere. That's how often this place is visited.
Wow.
What a fantastically big chamber.
Big old place, isn't it?
Oh, look at that up there. There's a roadway across here, look. There's actually working a tunnel here, there's a chain.
Chain there, look, folks.
Look how it's been blocked off with blocks there. It's not the miners falling out.
Oh yeah, so it would have gone across and then dug it all out.
Completely sealed, that has. Be interested to look at that from up there.
Hey, you see that there, that block? You just see over there, folks.
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a block and a pin holding.
There's a pin in there. That's almost like that must have set this off when they put that pin in. See how close it is?
Yeah.
How close it was to that fault.
It's weakened it, yeah.
Interesting, it's got that white to it.
Yeah. Wow.
Right, okay.
There's another way down there, look.
I think up there is where that guy's been sprayed on the wall in black. It's really freaky when you don't know he's there.
Did we come down that way?
No, I wouldn't advise it.
Bearings, yeah.
They're better than the other.
The entrance up there, so that's the entrance to the mine up there.
Well, we came down here, so we're going to go...
There, folks. So there's a bit of brickwork there, so by the other side of that is the entrance to the mine, and then you can see the old walkway cut in. Torch, it would have gone across and stuff cut in just there. So there'd been like an exploratory tunnel all those years ago.
Let me just work this out. We've just come out of there, haven't we? That's up there.
What I will say about this mine, like Adam just said, it goes off in all directions. It doesn't make any sense, does it?
We've just been in there.
Yeah.
That's the miner's way up there. That's where the miners was using. So we'll go down that way. Because we came down just here.
It's just like this.
But I'm interested in these walls. See how high these walls have been packed up on the side here? It's the only part...
Stop this recording a sec. I just want to start again because it's like...
Yeah, right, we are.
There you go. Let's have a boost. There you go, folks.
A shot of me in the open space, yeah?
No, it's not giving us much power. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how long we've been down here, folks, but it doesn't want to do boost for very long anymore. This ace beam. There we are. Maybe I should just keep it for just doing the boosty things at the moment. I'm using it all the time. But it's a new torch. You've got to put it through its paces. And there's a what better place to try it out than this place, eh? Oh, it's a big old room, isn't it? I must say though, even this is like its fourth brightness out of its 5 brightnesses, and it's boost.
Another initials, EWJ.
It's lighting the place up pretty damn good.
Could be Edward Wynne Jones, we don't know, do we? Look at the mine accounts, the names of the miners when they're detailed. We have to find out who that is. EWJ's 3 initials is better than 2. More likely to find out who it is, because
it's hard to tell in this mine because there's so much modern graffiti uses actually genuine vintage graffiti.
That's definitely clay graffiti, that one. It's hard to see as well for a start, so it's not in your face. Oh look, there's a big key being put in the wall here. It's the key to the devil's door. Look at that.
Wow,
the key. The key to Mordor.
Mordor.
That's interesting. See that rise they put in here? So they've come this way, they've worked this way, they've tried to open a chamber out, they've gone up, and they've done that little and stopped. Interesting, see all the timber and bits of metal up there.
Yeah, that's odd, isn't it?
Interesting, what's up there though?
And they've got a little ledge there.
Well, these are the interesting bits. See, they've gone right into the wall here. So obviously challenging this to take it out. There's a moth there, look.
Off he goes.
You could be right, could be moth shit instead of bird shit.
Can't spare poo. Trying to keep it clean, folks.
More
we're doing pretty good though.
There is some modern feasters here, look.
Oh,
yes, someone's actually defecated here with a glow stick.
Oh.
We don't put it on camera.
Let's have a look.
Jesus, it's down there.
Oh, you can see it.
Brown stainage.
Feces.
We should DNA it and see who it is.
At least they went and found a corner to have a poo.
Yeah, good on you, whoever it was. Whatever year it was.
Yeah.
May even be minus because more glow sticks. Bottles hidden again, look.
Oh yeah, you can just see. Stop burying your stuff and take it with you.
Just crush it, put it back in your bag.
Yeah, take it with you and leave it down these places. We'll do a better job of hiding it.
In fairness, they've tried to hide it. Still see it. What is that? It's an iron peg, yes, it's a track spike hammered in the wall. This is starting to get out.
There you go. Let's have a quick look at this chunk. It's the rope.
Yes, it's where they.
So in episode 4, I think we walk up to this and go, "The people abseil down there." It's like, really?
I don't think they use that rope.
Right, sorry. Let's just bring
I like the fact the rope's there though.
So we look down that hole.
That is not climbing rope either.
No, it's definitely not climbing spec, that is it?
It's probably used just to guide you when you come down with the proper ropes.
But they have actually put an eyelet in there, look, see?
There's a few rock bolted eyelets up there at the top as well.
Okay, so
remember,
at one point they were probably using it as some sort of training thing.
Absolutely. They used to bring school trips and that here when schools were still interested. They used to abseil. I remember see 12 or 13 kids come here, boys and girls, doing all this in like red suits, red caving suits.
Yeah.
Last time I saw them was about 2006, I think. I haven't seen any groups like that here since. There's some rails there, look.
Oh.
Some bits of wood. A campfire, which must have been interesting. So what have they burnt?
Oh, gosh. Oh, there's a...
It says how long ago it is, look.
Yeah.
Don't see that anymore, do you?
No.
A lot of nails and... Bought a lot of stuff from outside too.
Oh.
Trying to burn damp wood that's been down here over 100 years. Clever, guys.
Dickheads. Yeah, shouldn't be swearing. Still, don't care. Idiots.
Quite a few initials here, look. Might have been from the times they were coming down here because they're not in anything but chalk.
Oops.
8th of 5th, 79. Is that real or is it 19?
Where's 79? Oh yeah, 19. A few different bits of graffiti there, isn't there?
Actually, historic graffiti now, aren't they? So when here with the yellow spray can. So that's where we came in over there.
Yeah.
There's the hole of doom.
Yeah, right underneath it there, look, folks.
I don't think there'll be much of interest around here. There's beer bottles and stuff, obviously.
You can see the modern eyes they put in there.
Stainless.
Climbing eyes, look. Let's just bring you in there. Still look brand new, like Adam just said, stainless. Little rock climbing. Nylon rope, mind you. Oh, look at that bit of pipe. Is that a bit of an air pipe?
It used to be up there. I remember that up the top. It was part of the... That's what used to tie themselves off.
A bit of old air pipe there. I mean, they scrapped these mines pretty good, didn't they?
This one was an exception because they bust the incline.
And then they couldn't get the final lot out, yeah.
So all the rails are left in.
Yeah. All the above ground stuff is more complete than down here, and then obviously the main level up, which you'll see in episode 3 and 4.
When it expanded the mine,
4 and 5, sorry.
They tipped in this earlier workings here, and it has a tunnel up there. So if you're willing to rock bolt up to that, you'd find some interesting stuff up there. That's what I'm on about when I say the... And up there, James, here above the arch, like the one-eyed Willie, this bit off the Goonies, look, see here.
Oh, yeah. Where's that go? Oh, you can see that in the tunnel, can't you? Yeah, we go past that, and then that chamber next door has that hole in the floor. So, yeah, we did look down there.
This is intriguing me, which direction this is going.
Do you reckon this could have been one of your workshop?
You know the lowest level below the incline head?
Yeah.
I'm sure this came out there by that mill building.
Yeah.
And I said they used to counterbalance the incline to get stuff to the top and use that hand winch.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to get wet if we go down there.
Oh, I'm not going in there. Damn it, we said not to get wellies today, didn't we, as well? Oh, that's that tunnel going back the opposite way.
Some old graffiti there. See WT, M and LM.
Oh, crap.
There's SAJ at the top, above all that yellow shit on the wall. There's some more graffiti.
Yeah, if we'd followed that, we would have carried on. We went round.
This rings a bell. I think me and actually Simon went down here. This is the other one that was flooded. Okay. And this gets deep, look. So I get wet boots today, you reckon? If I'm going to go down, I might as well take a camera with me. Oh, what a day to get the wellies. I really want to see where this goes, so I'm going to get wet. Do you want to take the camera?
Yeah. Go for it.
Right. Still got some light in that, James.
But you take that. You'll need that for this.
This one?
Yeah, take that.
Hi guys, I'm not leaving you behind this time. Let's go and get wet. Well, I will.
You'll see it on the screen. If you're keeping it on the little screen on the camera.
Where are we?
Yeah, that's, you have to carry it sideways, that's it.
Okay.
Don't get any hot spots on it. Here's me saying that.
Off we go, and I'm getting wet. Lovely, lovely water. So let's catch it before I murk it all up.
You'll still be hearing me for a minute, folks, on the other radio mic.
All in the aid of you guys getting some experience on TV. I love it. See how the rock is changing here. We're going from the slate into the county rock now. We're either going to come across a collapse or a fall. There's some sleepers still on the floor here. We've got a fall up ahead. Still got sleepers actually in the track here. I don't know if you can hear me over the splashing, but now this is interesting. See this? This is the fault above. This is where the collapse is. So this is actually quite well compact here, but I wouldn't trust it. It's all peeling off the back. And we got some timbers here. You can see the beautifully clear the water is. So we've got some proper old school type mining here with timber work in there, some more railway sleeper blocks. When I say railway, I see standing gauge rail ties. Obviously shoved in here to, and these are all floating in mid-air. They would have been doing their job. There's all the rocks have come down below. Yeah, all this is doing nothing now. It's nice to record it before it falls. And I gather this, I'm pretty sure there's a good looking roof in here. It's a good 18 inches deep. There's been a good collapse here. Somebody actually been trying to get up there. That would be interesting if they had. Goes nowhere, but yeah, this I think this went out when I went outside. I'm guessing this is to the. If you look at the incline going up to the winding wheels, to the. If you're standing on the incline looking up to the right, there's some mill buildings on the lowest level. I think this tunnel came out right beside the left of those. That's my assumption. You see where the timbers have been in the sockets there on the wall. So chip marks. There's been one there gone. This is a full-size railway sleeper here. You can actually see underneath. Yeah, they've actually put dowels in the hole, so this is a really early railway sleeper. Probably from when the railway was built, because the chairs are quite small square with only 2 screw holes in them. So I'll take back and have a look at the state of the rock. It's all wanting to fall. Yeah, very, very rotten, but a good tunnel. Yeah, it's a nice cracks here you don't see when you come down here. As I say, never touch the top of the mine. There's some really good photos of this. Unfortunately, I'm actually walking over debris in the water now because I've disturbed it. All the murkiness is making it hard to see where I'm going. We'll just go back there and go down a bit. Look at that. So if you want to take the time and effort, come down here and have a look at this. It's quite a smart tunnel. It's almost arched the way they've cut this out. Well, I'll make my way back to my brother with my wet boots. I actually have a selection of boots at home which drives my missus mad because I use them for such things, and today I didn't bring them because I didn't think I was going to get wet. There's my brother.
Hello. Take it goes off for a fair bit then.
It's very interesting. I'm pretty sure it comes out to the left-hand side of that building.
Where that old wagon is, that skip wagon?
Yeah, the greedy board wagon.
Right,
is
okay. Is it all like it's been blown in, or does it like...
It's been filled in, actually, from the outside.
Okay.
So here you go. I'll pass you back, guys, to my brother.
Yeah, I'm fine. My head's just...
Capable, I was doing that, I don't know, but...
I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. There you go.
It's interesting contrast with the different colours down there. So we're going to go through that tunnel with the back of where we come round there and go back to the upper levels.
Cool. Just stop one sec. Oh, I think we need to go inside this for a break. The pocket's battery's gone flat again.
Is it?
Yeah. And the... do you
want to go to the end and up the tips and make them at the top?
And the ace beam now will... I mean, I'll have to have a look how long we've been filming for, but it only comes on and does one setting now. We won't go any brighter, see? It just spazzes out. It's like,
I know. And I will empty out my shoes, so you're not hearing this.
Squelch, squelch, squelch. I'll tell you what, going back on Torture, we'll use it until it eventually dies, so it's still outputting a good level at the moment. It's now got a red light on it, so let's use it until it dies. Ooh. So what else did you find down there? I mean, I'm looking forward to looking at the footage now. I feel a bit of a wimp not to sacrificing my lovely dry feet.
I know, James, it's quite nice doing that little solo explore for you to have something to look forward to seeing.
It was a bit like, okay, so we did another bit of Minor Verne. We've got, people, hours and hours of footage of Minor Verne. There's probably going to be like a 20-part series, that is. We've filmed so much underground. It'll be a good one for you folks if you like nice long videos. But get to the point very quickly. That one, Adam wanders off with the old GoPro quite a few times down treacherous tunnels where I've wimped out. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
There we are, look at this, 1930.
Where have you seen that?
EW. There's
well, let's just...
TL There's a cross in 1930 here. So this is literally at the end of the mine.
Oh, wow.
Another 6 years and they shut the mine. So that's the newest date I've seen from the miners.
Let me just...
Sprayed over by these pillocks.
So
and
yeah,
I'm going to outwardly say they're pillocks because they are pillocks.
You can see there, it just opened 1930 date there. That's really cool. So that's the original bit of graffiti there, folks.
There's more here, but you guys might see it on the camera.
Yeah, the camera kind of, it's an odd, it kind of picks up, you see an EW there. Yeah, you can just see the plus in 1930 there. I'm trying to light it up in such a way it doesn't, yeah. So then isn't that like a survey kind of way out, sort of markings, these yellow things?
No, that's idiots.
Just idiots. Yeah.
If it's the miners, it's normally a circle.
Yeah.
Not the...
Yeah, yeah.
I'll get it right, I can't even say
I know
it.
what you mean.
God, I've forgotten more than I know about these places. That's interesting. See that they call devil's toenail? See the circular...
Oh, okay.
There with the quartz in like a disc.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the things that makes this mine an SSI site. Because of the strange stone.
And the ceiling again, the corrugation's the ceiling.
Apparently they found
Can't light it up anymore,
in
folks.
The rock
There you go. It doesn't want to go up any brighter.
Well, this
crap.
Oh, steady.
Knocking everything over. After the Marauder torch now, because that's the only thing that's going to light up this place.
Here we go again. We've got modern day white paint all over old graffiti there. I can see underneath all the many scratch marks where it says W8 Anchors Organisation. There's a lot of, looks like some old and new graffiti on that.
Oh, it says WO?
Yeah. See the LE.
I might have to go up to it and
Yeah,
can't really see it on the camera. Oh, sorry.
I'll have to go up there, show the guys what we're on about. But I'm guessing that.
An easy way across.
I'm guessing here. Yeah, you've got some original. There's some original here, look. You would have been able to read it until someone came on here and defaced it. But you've got this. There's some lines here and there. There's obviously someone's name and someone's screen was scraped all over it.
Interesting.
You don't know with these, do you? Because the style of the letters here, questionable. And you got these obviously just direct square lines. This is actually patterned, so this could be a hue or...
Yeah.
You don't know, do you?
Gosh, look at the size of this block here. It looks like it's come down.
I find it interesting. That's been done when they're working the miners.
You reckon?
Yeah, this is part of the wall here. They've left this because it's no good. Not worth getting anything out of this.
I can't believe it, folks. This new torch is flat.
Been hammered already.
I've hammered it too much. I'm on the old Marauder again. There we go. Typical A. Got this really fancy high power ultra torch. I should have just used it to boost up in cavens. That's why I bought it.
I do have the hand burner 5000.
Oh, you got the hand burner 5000. You got the Imlet. Yeah, forgot about that.
Where is it? It is here. There it is. It's in this pocket. Do you want to swap?
Should we have a cup of tea? Then I can put this big torch in my bag out the way. Actually, should we just have a cup of tea here? Find a bit of slate. Oh, there we go. Look, the hand burner.
Wow, there we go.
Oh, folks, if you watch Votty and Boyd?
Yeah. No, it is Votty.
The Votty and Boyd video
Jesus.
where I had to edit all the swearing out of Adam going, this bloody beep, beep, burning my hand.
This gets ridiculously hot. 25,000 aluminum. MSO6.
The hand burner 4000.
Yeah, that is like just ridiculous.
I did do a talk about all these torches at that's just before.
That is impressively hot. Definitely hot.
It won't turn on. Oh, there we go. I'm 5. Let's one.
I'm on 4 with this one. The head torch has just gone on to dim mode because of
2, 3.
That's high power with this one
4.
now.
Right, so that's on high power. So that's the Imlet on high power, and it does boost, which is that one, and then another one. Oh no, it's strobe.
Right, that's your torch.
Right, so that's boost. We've got limited time with the Immolant before it burns my hand off.
Is it getting hot? Because that was nice and
Not
cool.
yet, not yet. It is getting hot. I can feel it.
Whoa! Get the eggs and bacon out.
Right, that's it. It's already it's at 1,000,000 degrees, people. I've just had it on.
That is
I'm just locking
ridiculously
it
hot.
so it doesn't come on and set fire
This
to the
should be
pants.
a fire asbestos pouch for it, really, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you're just talking.
I actually quite like the little pouch for it because it sits in there. Look,
And then
it sits in there, and you put do that. Then you put that on your belt. It's got a little thing on your belt, so I could do with something like that for this thing. To be fair, and it works all right. I might use that actually. I've got to flick off from this one. This one's done. So, 300 quid torch, folks, and it lasted. Well, I don't know. We might have been down here over an hour. In which case, it's probably
There's dampness in this one. Look how hot this has been going. That is quite warm now.
That's been a trooper, that torch, though, hasn't it? I think I will say for Olight, folks, for battery life, I don't think many people can touch him. You know.
Yeah.
Right, let's perch on here.
You got me, you know, like years ago, and I still put 2 AAA batteries in it, and it's brilliant.
Trying to find somewhere to sit. It's not going to.
Should we just go back up there, or do you want to just spend dinner time?
Find somewhere good to have dinner, shouldn't
There,
we? Really?
slab.
Yeah.
Just doesn't seem as excitable as up there down here.
Well, do you want to go up there? To which bit?
People, we'll go up there.
Let's go up there. Then we just put the torch so it doesn't flap around everywhere.
That could drain out my boots.
Oh.
Look, another underground tree. Yes, it's branching out. I can see it happening.
How is all this rubbish getting down here? Is just people lobbing it in here or something?
Yeah, we've got another tree. There's a sapling. I don't really know what's been going on here.
Honestly,
But up here,
folks.
this is a psychedelic level.
Did we come down this way?
Yeah, this is where we came. Remember all the blue paint?
Oh yes, 60 bits of blue paint.
Wow.
Again, you're joining us on another ascent where I should have both hands free, and I don't. This is like the Votty and Boyd. That
Tips.
was terrible.
Good
Tried
thing
to
about
film us on the way out. I did the usual, sent Adam ahead to make sure the coast was clear. There's an ongoing theme here, isn't it? Adam, you go first.
Mum and Dad said, I've never been any different. It's always been me off to do all the
Yeah, in
deeds.
case you've not watched any of the videos, folks, we're brothers, so it's like...
Ongoing thing throughout my life with my brother. I think this will do.
Well, I didn't know it was
here.
Look at them eyelets up there. There's something else we missed in the last video.
Big boys. That's a round one.
Oh, yeah.
How's he got the hammerhead? The blacksmith here is a pretty handy guy.
Again, see the fishes on the side of it, folks? They're weird growths.
Crustacean.
Right, the pocket's about to die, so that's going to be it for the moment. We'll join you in a minute. Ha ha! There we go, folks, lunchtime. We've had a right game set up lunchtime. Everyone loves a bit of lunchtime. Well, actually, no, only a few people like lunchtime. But lunchtime started about 15 minutes ago. But the camera did its usual thing. It got so flat that when you plug it in on charge, it refuses to come on until it wants to. So meanwhile, I've already had a cup of tea. Adam's already eaten his sandwich, which you'll be pleased to know he pre-made this time.
Yeah.
Oh no, is it? Yeah.
There is 2 more tuna mayonnaise sandwiches in there. I have the survival block of cheese. Yes. Also, not forgetting, 2 bottles of water. I have got the jet boil, but unfortunately, I forgot the milk. I don't really want black tea today, so I want water. But I have got, if I get a bit hungry later on, the big soup. I shall boil this in the jet boil. Not feeling like it right now. Maybe later. Some rice pudding. And
You've actually got a tin of rice pudding?
yeah. No, I got the Canadian maple syrup crunchies again. These are a wonder bar. They're great. They really get you out of trouble. What else forgot? And some saurine. Yes, everyone likes a bit of saurine. So there you are, survival cake. I think that's it.
I always feel like a woefully inadequate supply of food that I bought every time I come. I literally got a banana and a dry sandwich.
I was actually speaking to my daughter this morning. She said, have you got a first aid kit, Dad? It's something I've actually never brought with me because I always
Very,
go with
very
people
good point. You know what? I don't have one in mine as well, you know.
So we are bad, very bad.
Oh dear.
This is something we need to sort out. So I'll be looking to get in a basic first aid kit because I am first aid trained as well, so I should know better.
I have got one in my van, my work van. I do keep one in there, a little small one. I might just get another one off Amazon or something. Very good people people like this. Just the beginning of this video saying, you know, we're not wearing the hard hats on the last 2 underground videos, which we apologise about, but we did film it months ago, and we came down here, sort of spur of the moment. Oh, I've got a hat, so can't be asked for. Oh, we'll be all right. We'll be okay. Don't worry about it.
That's normally when the accidents happen as well.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're yeah, so ignore the fact that we're wearing the hats and the other. I mean, it's, as we said, it as mines go, it's not so bad, this one, but you just don't know, right?
It's
you
the
just don't know.
entrance.
It's over 100 years old. It's, you know, we're standing by the entrance before we got into here today. A piece of rock fell down right next to us. It's like, gives you an idea, doesn't it?
Must have been about 20 kilograms.
Yeah.
Size.
If I had it here on our dart, that would have hurt. Just hitting you on the hat, wouldn't it?
Yeah. About the hat would have killed you, definitely.
Or knocked you out at least, anyway. Give you a nasty bruise.
That's not the best break time video.
No. I'm going to finish with tea off. Bugger it.
I'm going to gear up with my torches. I've already had a banana, by the way.
That's had a banana.
No tea.
No, you just said no tea because yeah.
I may be forced to have tea later on, black,
Massive
because
failure
desperation will kick in and it'll have to be done.
You know what? I'm gonna
jet boilers in here. I've got a.
Gonna have a banana.
See is in here. You know we've got coffee in there. Actually, got coffee and tea.
Black coffee.
Yeah. Oh, it's 3 of those Canadian maple syrup crunchy bars I've got. Don't tell Phoebe. Me in the dog
Does she
house.
watch the videos?
A bit long for her, but sometimes she does, yeah. So I'm not saying much on that one. Might be cooking dinner for a week.
Yeah.
But yeah, not as exciting as normal.
Tell me.
I have got.
Yeah.
Well, we mostly ate a bacon and egg and sausage bap on the way here today, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was another Foosie's surprise. Coffee. I had a latte. What did you have?
I had a latte.
2 lattes. 2 egg, bacon, sausage baps.
Honestly, folks, it's the best thing you can do when you go and do an explore is have a real good, heavy breakfast. Unless you've had a night out the night before and got absolutely laced, like, you know, it's got to be done, because I mean we just basically climbed up half a small mountain to get up here, so you kind of need the energy to get up the mountain.
Definitely.
I don't think there's not many slate quarries that don't require an ascent up a mountain of some description. They all tend to be up mountains, don't they?
The best ones are always the ones up the steepest mountains and the worst place to get to, because there's just so much stuff left at them. The easy accessible ones, like this one, tend to have a bit of a mixture of both. But yeah, it's generally on a whole. There's always interesting stuff there. You've got to find it. When I was younger, I was more interested in the rails systems inside them, wagons and things, which obviously is in the blind fish, you know, where that exists in the Slate Mine district today. Here in Malferner and the Cambria Mine and the Win in Glencoe, there's very little left of that.
There's quite a few mines up there we need to have a look at as well, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. They'll be coming later on, won't they?
I think so, yeah.
Malferner next.
Malferner, yeah, Malferner mine, which is in Glendovery.
That's it.
That's a big mine, folks. I've not personally been down that one. You've been down there, haven't you? Have you been down
Many times.
Yeah,
many
but
times.
that's quite a difficult mine to get in. We do need to get harnesses and all that stuff. So
you could do it with a normal climbing harness.
could you do it with like an extendable ladder?
Yeah.
Because you basically got to go down a hole in the ground, folks. I mean, I've been to where the entrance is and looked at it and gone, no, I'm not going down there. I mean, I wear a harness all the time for work. So I work in the entertainment industry, rigging and lighting and sound. I wear a harness to move, climb up and down the lighting grids and stuff. So I'm trained. I can't remember the certification I've got for that, but we wear fall arresters. So it's like a lanyard with a fall arrestor in it. So if you were to fall off a rig, when you basically clamp yourself on with 2 carabiners, and you got both 2 points of contact. So if you fall, and there's a fall arrestor with like what's called a bungee type thing in it. So if you fall, it doesn't yank on you. It's got like a shock absorber inside it. But I haven't used a harness with like
ascending gear
Yeah.
or ropes, I wouldn't have the first clue. So I don't know whether we'd be better doing a little bit of training or.
But I haven't put him to use yet.
Oh, okay.
But he has all the gear, and I'm pretty sure, like,
Yeah.
he's lent me the hat. Quite happy to lend us the gear. And
But yeah.
do a bit of ascending. But you can do that with limited stuff. Because there
Well,
is a
I'll have a look at it because yeah,
There is a steel
there's
ladder
a steel
at the bottom.
ladder in there. Yeah, I've not been up there for years. And you,
Yeah.
when was the last time you went up there?
4 years back now.
Oh, okay. So it's not. So I mean, having a good look at it, you can probably judge: can we do it safely with just a basic harness, or just go for it with a ladder or something like that?
Last time I was up there, I was actually checking the hole out, and you like the story. Got to the opening, looking down where they call it an air shaft. On the maps, an air shaft.
Yeah.
They it was where the track split underground to come out from the top level where the rusting worked. And that's the level you drop into to get access to the mine. On looking down, I got a pair of eyes looking back at me for what the heck is that? You know, obviously, so I was a bit frightened. I didn't realise it was a sheep.
Oh, a sheep had fallen down.
Sheep can fall on some catastrophic places and still survive, so
Oh, the poor things down there. Oh,
yeah, I had no way of
that's
getting
long.
at the sheep, so I notified the farmer. Whether he'd go up there and get out, I don't know. But at the time, I had no means of getting at the sheep, but I did my bit to let the farmer know. But I heard later on, went back, that the sheep had been got out anyway. So, but it just
So that
amazed
was
me that these
interesting.
animals just, they're mental.
They're stupid, aren't they?
Especially
They are
September time,
stupid.
where they eat all the magic mushrooms and go mental.
Brilliant.
So you hallucinate like two humans.
Stone sheep.
Just falling down the hole.
Spaced out sheep. I'd actually quite like to see that. That'd be funny, that
It's
would.
happened here in this quarry
It's
outside
probably-
years ago, where one actually spooked itself and just jumped and then
I'd
literally
imagine
fell
it's
down the
probably...
quarry. James getting caught up and walked off.
Honestly, so I used to commute over the Horseshoe Pass out of Llangollen every day, and it's the sheep wander over there, not all year round, but like in the winter time. They take them off in the so they put them on in the summertime, take them off in the winter time. But yeah, they'll just walk out in front of you. They have no fear. They don't care. They really don't. They just. So it wouldn't surprise me at late at night just wandering around happily, not giving a damn, and then just fall down a random hole into an old mine. But we've seen it a few times over the years, haven't we? Like remains of sheep.
Oh, we saw a carcass on the way up here by the stream.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, it probably just died, didn't it? Or like you said, some sort of cat had it. Or
Yeah, big
giant
cats.
tiger. More tiger.
Them 70s cat balloons.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I think...
I've done that once, I'm getting to this one now. This should be interesting. I drain me of a boot while the camera's off, but I'll wait till you guys come back on and I'll do a... This is what's left of the water in my boots.
Oh, no.
So there we go. Oh. Is that a bit of a... Oh, and then... Oh dear. Yeah, the socks haven't it? Look at that. That's how black it is down here. So I'm just going to do with this. I didn't bring any spare clothes, so unfortunately...
Well, we're both kind of having an hour and about, should we bring wellies? And we're like, it looked alright down there. But yeah, as you've seen in the video, Adam went and did that tunnel while I stood and watched as
I think it was worthwhile. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
I haven't seen it yet, folks, so until I do the editing, I wouldn't have seen it, so...
Very colourful. I enjoyed the different colours of the town rock down there.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it ended, like, because it looked quite... with all the sleeper marks, it looked like it was probably well used, didn't it, at one point in
I think
time?
it was a very, very good entrance.
Yeah.
I've not seen them built that well, you know.
Do you reckon it's an older level, the bottom level?
I think it's a new one, because looking at the map,
Yeah.
over the years, you see the progress of this mine from 1920s to 30s. That level wasn't there, and then all of a sudden it appeared. So they must have been.
That's
That level was
interesting.
about 10 to 15 years old.
Yeah, because
Maybe 20.
It's interesting you say that because it's the spikes you see coming out the walls, you know, the eyelets all around this mine where they used to put the ropes on and lift up the blocks onto the wagon.
They're really good
They're
condition.
really good condition down there, so that probably makes sense, doesn't it? As if they're not as rusty as the ones around here, which are just like, they got those weird little rust grooves on them, which we don't know. I'm going to call them rusticles, like they have in the Titanic. The Titanic's been consumed by these growths called rusticles. I'm going to call them rusticles. There's probably another name for it. I don't know.
Looks like clamshells, don't they?
Yeah.
There's a couple of bubbles
Like a
here
weird-
actually on some roof bolts.
Yeah,
That one there.
you can't see them, folks.
And if you grab them, they just disintegrate in your hands.
Yeah.
Not that I make a habit of doing that, but just out of interest, they do actually just squash. almost like a rustic shell, clam shell or muzzle shell.
Yeah.
You could say, yeah. Well, we are on an ancient seabed, aren't we? So
Yeah.
they're trying to manifest themselves into the rock now.
What to say? We've filmed all down there now, haven't we? So
That's the second part of the lower level done now, guys.
Yeah.
We're going to do a few more. There's a big chamber beer to do. We could try.
I can't. Then your light's gone flat.
What?
I said at the beginning of the video I was going to light up the big fan with a new light, and I've been using it on high power, not like in boost mode where the turbine comes on like boom. I've been using it on high power down, virtually all of down on this first bit video, and it's gone flat. So hey, I can tell you now, I wouldn't have had that problem with the Olight Marauder 2, even though it's not as powerful. Did we have that last time? Don't think we did we?
Oh.
The Amulet.
So we can use this one.
The Hand Fryer 4000.
And this one, and we're going to go back and get some stills for the incline looking up.
That's
so
a good,
we did the top down, but
yeah,
we'll try and like that for you.
So we probably won't do much away of filming, folks, unless we find something really interesting. So we're going to do some still photos. I'm really sorry that the big torch had gone flat, but we got some good shots of, I think. Yeah. Look, hopefully the videos come out all right, folks. That you've seen the shots down the bottom level we've just filmed with a big torch, and I hope that looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing it on a bigger screen and not like a 1-inch screen on this camera. That it's come out all right.
The biggest chamber I wanted to do was at the top end of the tram. It runs from the incline over here.
Oh yes, it's
to the
huge.
junction.
It's huge, isn't it?
That would have been the one we would like to light up. So.
Well, see if that big light comes back to life now. It's sat in the bag and it's just had a bit of a moment. Maybe it might, but we've got enough of the old lights. I've still got my Marauder, I've still got the Hand Warmer 4000 between all 4 of these lights and my other Olight, which is
might just cook the soup with this instead of the jet boil.
I'm not kidding, folks. It's ridiculous. It literally is dangerous. It's
hot
just
stuff.
Yes.
This impulsive swearing. You need asbestos gloves for it.
It's funny because I did a little torch review video of like what do I have like the what's it called, the Ace Beam the one that's basically gone flat, which I was going, I'm really looking forward to using it now. I've flattened it. Doing a review of that under the mine, and then compare it to these, which isn't really a fair comparison because these lights are like less than a quarter of the power of that thing, but
they are good for what they are, especially this is, I'm really impressed with this.
Yeah, it's an old light, that one now, isn't it? But the Amulet stuff, I was really, should I get an Amulet? They made a light similar to the Ace Beam, but it's massive. The Ace Beam was a lot smaller, and that was a 100,000 lumen, I can't remember what it's called. People on AFL watching this video might know it's a much bigger light. I was thinking of getting that, but that was a lot of money, that was. It's like almost 400
Maybe
quid.
later.
400 quid though. And how much brighter would it be than that X75? Probably not a lot, you know.
Get some extra light out and I've cleaned it.
I think considering, I mean, I'm hoping, folks, that this camera I'm using, there's a new pocket. Everyone keeps saying they're going to launch a new pocket camera. So this Pocket 2, the new one, is supposed to have better low light, so I won't have to be throwing as much light at a lot of these places. I'm waiting for them to bring that out. As soon as they bring that out, hopefully I'll get that. But anyway, we're wrapped in on
that. Does that mean I can carry that pocket round then?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
2 pockets.
Or I was thinking about what's called the Osmo. It's like an action camera, like a GoPro.
Yeah.
They've just bought the Action Osmo 4 out. Oh, DJI, who make this. And I've watched a lot of reviews, and that's really good. It's supposed to wipe the floor of the GoPro 12 or 11, whatever's the latest. And it's low light as well, folks. But it's 300 quid, so it's not an easy, cheap day.
Well,
unless anybody wants to sponsor us, we keep saying that. No one ever will they? So anyway, right, let's put the lights on and do some little bit of walking around.
Absolutely.
So we've just come through here. Adam's just come through, and a very small collapse. I was just walking through there, and to the right hand side, up there, part of there, a load of debris was started coming down. So yeah, we've had 2 potential collapses almost happen. Flipping heck, honestly. That go to outside? Is that, so does that go to outside then, does it?
Yeah.
Right, just get
up my side to get through it. My bag is massive. Oh, there you go. There's to outside up there. Look. You can see up there, folks.
Look at this. A moth that's actually started to turn into fungus.
What is that?
That's actually a moth.
Ooh.
Turn into fungus.
Yeah.
You will become the... You've got a human feces there.
Oh, really?
I don't know where that goes. I don't know.
Looks like you can get up to it. Did that get to a higher level somewhere else in the mine? So we're right by the entrance here, folks. So back in where I've just crawled through that little, well, it's not a small gap, but that small gap there, back there. To the left of that, it's just the entrance. I'm just going to turn you around. So that up there, just bear with me. Let's just bring you up. So let's just do the old square. That there is daylight up there. You can't quite see it on there. If I just move that down, can you see the daylight? Yeah. Let's just bring it up. Oh, shovel. Oh, I'll get a picture. I can just see the bottom of it from here. I think it might be worth a scramble up here, folks. Just take my time. Lots of drippers. The camera's not weather resistant. It's one of the reasons why I was looking at that Osmo 4, the new action camera that DJI make. Yeah, it's definitely warmer here. Where is it? Can you? Oh, it's there. Ah, I see it there, folks. Just there, look. I just want to bleach it out. That's pretty cool. Fag packet there, modern one. Bat poo. Oh, yes, you can just see them there, folks. There's one there. There's one there, little tiny things. Just hanging up there, look. A couple of them. Just see them just there. Huh? I don't know what they are. Bat. All I know is that they're the reason why some places can't have anything done to them because of bat activity. Oh. Oh. Oh, the first one you've been able to get into then, basically. I can't get any further up there. In dripper territory here. He's gone. Sounds like he's disappeared into some sort of. Bear with me. There he is. Is it one of the exploratory tunnels? Is it? You drop into that cavern where we just heard that small movement. Yeah. That's been the first one of them little crawl spaces you've been able to get into, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got a photo of that?
Yeah.
You got a picture, yeah?
There's a few bats up there.
Yeah, we won't disturb the bats. We'll leave the bats alone. Batman. Oh, little bonus extra for you folks watching, if you've watched the videos this far. One of the last bits of mine. If you thought this was here, we walked past the entrance probably 3 or 4 times. Oh, we'd have to look at the old footage. We might not have done. We might have peered into here and just walked past. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. So they definitely blocked it off. Yeah. So where Adam changes there, the air up there is so much warmer. But then that probably because of that hole up there, the air is coming through that hole, isn't it?
Yeah, the temperature in these mines is quite consistent, isn't it? Whereas if we're going outside now, it's a really warm day, to be fair. So, right, bear with me. Just going to turn you guys off. Here he comes.
Rubbish.
Take your rubbish with you, folks. Yeah. Yeah. Take your rubbish with you, folks. Or bury it in such a place that nobody will ever see it.
I don't know what that is there. Is that like clay? Some sort of...
Bone. Yeah, there's the rubbish gathering area, so maybe one good citizen one day will bring a bag down and do a litter pick. You know what, if we come down again, Chunk, we'll bring a litter bag with me and take that with us if we come down again. We probably will.
Batteries, look.
Put that in the pile, mate. We have, there's some more, I don't want to, there's more rubbish there, look, Chunk, see? A tin over there, look. So, me and Adam have got Adam's got a little project on the back burner at the moment. So you've seen the wagon in that other room. So imagine the wagon, but much more modern, but self-powered, with some battery and some motorage.
Yeah, you've got to take your full can of lager back with you. Yeah.
It's exploded in someone's pocket, that, isn't it? Yeah, so the idea, Chunk, is a little speeder wagon, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, I'm actually looking at some suitable paraffin wheel plastic to make wheels out of, so it's quiet. Also probably use some sort of skegway, or what they call them with two-wheel things people stand on. Is skegways?
Segway. Hoverboards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was thinking we can take the wheels out of the hoverboard, take the tyres off and somehow fit some plastic machined railway wheels on, and make a very lightweight wagon. We can take down mines, you know, it's easy to carry, and we can just stick them on the tracks, and I thought it'd be really good footage to go down the old tracks one last time. So
lithium ion backs on, and obviously a couple of seats on it.
That's it.
Where's a backpack on my backs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to build this thing up through work and home, make it as light as possible. You'll do the electrics.
Yeah.
Superstructure.
I'm trying to find a suitable hoverboard that's maybe in need of repair, folks, so I don't have to buy a brand new one, but nobody will post them, and they're all collection, they're all miles away, so...
And we've got rails in this mine to use. There's not many more further.
I don't know. Is there some track down there?
Yes, if there's more than 20 feet, it's worth taking it.
Yeah.
You know, because 20 feet is a bit of a journey, so we're going to do that. Obviously, there's various mines in North Wales, in Blaenau, how deep is dark as North Wales?
Yeah.
Down in North Wales, but sort of darker.
But cool to take some down Mine of Verne, wouldn't it? Imagine that level there, that's like quarter of a mile of track, isn't it?
There's quite a few places you've got to track.
Yeah.
And the other one I'd like to do with it is, there is locos down at Helmade, is the Millwood Tunnel, which is obviously 1 foot 10 gauge, so that's another one. But dependent on the circumstances of how high the water is in that tunnel, and access, of course, won't be lost because they're in Rockford. That'll be a good place to do a video. You probably lose out a probably 30-part video of that, because the place is massive. And there's locos down there, there's wagons, there's mine riders, there's all sorts of machinery still there, battery charging stations, shaft bottoms of incline cables. That's really, once you do slate mines, you're going to go into that area. But yeah, look and watch this space.
Yeah, it is strange that when we did start this video channel, it was just for mines, but we kind of realised that if we kind of opened up a right can of worms, it's going to take us a lifetime to do a lot of these places. We could just go in like a lot of people do and just do a quick walk around, but we find ourselves filming these places for hours, don't we? So
you guys appreciate much as we. There's so much to see in these places that you don't see on other people's videos. It's nice to see everything. Although they're long, you get to see everything. You know, we make sure you see it all.
Yeah.
Which I think is good, because you've got that experience of that mine, you know what it's like, and you see the uniqueness of that to other mines.
Yeah.
I won't go on.
I think we're about to go, but if anyone watches this video and you are coming down here, bring a bag and help this place out by taking the rubbish away. When we come back, if we do come back, we'll bring a bag, we'll remember, because we've seen it now, and we'll take it with us. But if anyone else sees this video and comes down here and feels so inclined,
Did be really cool. At least people put it all there, so
Yeah.
didn't really notice on the way in.
Experience,
Yeah, it just looks a mess, doesn't it? It's horrible. And there we are. That's the way it goes, eh? Right.
It says out mine there.
Out mine. Wonder who's writing that is, Chunk. Yeah. Recognise you're writing anywhere.
There's some more moss here.
They're weird, aren't they? What are they?
They've got great because they shine.
see that?
Their eyes sort of glow
Can
gold.
you just see that there, folks? Let's just get you in there. Moffage. You see them? There they are. Moffage. Oh, off he goes. Right. I've upset one. One's buggered off. I'll go first, try not to hit anything. I'm gonna.
Feel the heat now as you leave the mine.
Still sunny.
Trousers.
You've ripped the trousers. Oh my gosh.
I was doing my best to disclose it for the camera before because
No. Let's just film us getting out of this place and get somewhere safe to.
safely in the middle of the open pit.
You want our opinion? The entrance to this mine is possibly the worst part of it.
It is now.
It is now, yeah.
Nobody's doing any work on it anymore.
What an absolutely stunning day. Oh, feel the heat. Jeez.
Not when it cools down. There'll be a few more rocks fall here.
Right.
Right,
I think that's an official.
how's your camera burst out?
I don't think it's too bad. I'm still not great with this camera, but for me and him, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.